So we're having this conversation here. We just had some time to really just get into a different energy, and to and now we're in a space where we get a chance to just spend some time focused on you, and to get to what it is that you would love to create in the world, and just and some additional like coaching here. One of the reasons I love bringing this into the World Joy Movement space is that we're all about conversations. We're about community with people who go out and then make an impact in the world. And the question that unites us all is just the question is, given all the suffering that's taking place in the world, like, how do we create a more joyful world? Like, and to live into that question each and every day, to find one more way, to find another opportunity to bring out more of who we are, or more of what our vision is, or more of what our calling and purpose is to create in the world. Uh, and so I want to just be with you in this space here, knowing that the context I want to set for today as we enter into coaching, I feel like coaching, I have to finish this thought first. The thing about coaching that I have found, and part of the reason why I went down the coaching route for so long, is that it invites a deeper level of conversation. And I think a lot of us will have conversations and they stay at a certain surface level, or beyond. But like with coaching, we're able to take it both into a deeper level and at the same time an elevated level, because we're often able to play on both what are the deeper fears, the deeper things that are happening within us, the emotions that don't normally get a chance to come out, and as well as what is the visions, the dreams, the goals, the aspirations. So we cover it from a very connected perspective. You know this. You're a powerful coach yourself, and I think in this space here, I want to give us a space to play when it comes to coaching in this context, right? The what feels that the context that is at hand. When I say context, it's kind of like the frame and lens that's on the mind. Uh, is a bit of the context of, ooh, there's two that just came up. I'll go with the first one first because it informs the second. All right. The first one is, you can do no wrong. You can do no wrong. Um, there's a space in the elements of joy and in creation to not have a to escape the traditional constructs of there's a right way or a wrong way. This is the correct way, or this is the incorrect way. And the impact I feel like, especially with us as creators, is that it changes the the creative flow, and what we're creating is impact in the world. Like we are artists. We are artists with the world as our canvas, right? We're artists with our companies as our canvas, so on and so forth, with people as the tools and colors, right? Um, the right wrong offers a place where it can actually obstruct the creative process that we have, right? So as we enter into this conversation, I want to give us a chance to have this conversation as though there's no we can do no wrong. Also might mean that we can do no right. I don't know, like if this is really going to be true, if we're going to hold it in its highest level of integrity. But I think we can do no right actually also isn't like makes sense. It's the non-attachment to anything being the right path, and also the non-attachment to anything being the wrong path. Are you good to play in this particular coaching conversation with that lens, that framework in mind?
Absolutely.
All right, all right. I'm seeing you here. So, we're here in this conversation. I tend to look at this and say, if we're going to be together, let's go for the needle movers. Let's go for, I used to say, what will make this a life changing conversation. And since we're in a world joy space, I'm going to ask you here, for your world, what would make this conversation a world changing conversation?
I'm thinking about joy and where it comes from. And to me, it comes from being whole. And for me, I feel like, and what I can see in the world, we quite often go deep into the role. Like either being a businessman or being in corporate or being a mother. And it's very different roles. So what for me, joy is when all those roles are about my core. So they all have space in me. There is no conflicting, like, I go into the business and I'm this person, and then I come home and I'm another person. There is no integrity in this. But at the same time, I understand the circumstances are different. But internally, this peace between those sides of you. So it's not like different personalities, it's sides of you. So putting this together and have internal integrity between those two, that's for me what joy is. I think I still didn't find this in myself.
It's the World Joy Movement. Yeah. What was your greatest insight from this conversation? And if you want to come and be a part of a conversation like this live, it's really simple. Just go to beworldjoy.com and come introduce yourself, and let's take the conversation to the next level, because you're there now.
All right, let's play.